Okay, fam. Here about to, do the dark siding again one more time. The previous video I made, to be honest with you, the video was very shaky. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the video again. So I'm gonna get on the turnpike, give the bike a nice little ride, just to show you guys exactly how the bike is performing. Again, I have a car tire in the back. If you guys don't know what dark siding is putting a car tire on the back of your motorcycle instead of a motorcycle tire. It makes it a little bit more stable, at least what I think it does so far. And we're just gonna jump on the turnpike, get a quick ride, and then go from there. All right, guys, so the motorcycle is a 2053 cc's, and we're gonna hit the turnpike. And I've been riding the Vulcan now for a while on the turnpike, so for me, I already know what it is. But I'm just gonna let you guys see how it handles on the turnpike. For me, it handles just fine. I did a previous video, and the video was a little shaky. I didn't have the anti-shake on my cam. I'll post it later, but I'm gonna do another one. So about to ride out, fam. So guys, this video footage is going to be much better. The first one I made was very shaky. I didn't have the anti-glare on. The bike turns amazing. Like I said, guys, the anti-glare way better. First video I did on the turnpike, I know it was a good video, but the camera was shaking all over the place. So I'm probably gonna have to repeat it this time again. And again, family, this is Darksiding, the Kawasaki Vulcan. It's a pretty big bike, over 800 pounds. And about to hit the turnpike again, head back home. On new road, I just switched on new road. You can see the road is brand new paved. Bike feels so stable. Got a new front tire. About to hit the turnpike and watch crazy people. as you guys can see, the bike handle is amazing. I came off the turnpike. I could have kept going straight, but I came off the turnpike just so that I can take some curves and some corner to see how the bike turns. But so far, guys, I mean, I've been riding up and down the turnpike every day, just testing out the tire, and it handles amazing. Bike handles well. I just went over a hump right there. The bike just feels like it's sitting on the road. It feels amazing, guys. I'm gonna take a series of turns and curves and turns so you guys see that turning on the bike. Yes, you might have to do a little bit of counter steering, but not enough to the point where you have to lean into the bike to do that counter steering. Sometimes I've seen videos on it where some of the guys saying, yeah, you have to do counter steering. Not that much. Switching lanes is a ease. I know this is not it's not a huge curve, but switching lanes is a ease. It's a breeze, guys. It really is. Just made it up in the corner. With ease, guys, with ease. I got off the turnpike because I wanted to show people how the bike reacts turning corners. People say you gotta really lean into it. To be honest with you, this is a big bike. It's a Kawasaki Vulcan 2053 cc's. It's already a big bike to handle, but having a bigger tire on the bike honestly makes it a lot more stable on the road because you have more contact with the surface of the road. So that's good. And guys, I'm definitely gonna get my GoPro, man. I gotta get my GoPro because just using my video from my my phone, not necessarily accurate. are pretty easy. All right. I know a lot of people want to tell you that dark siding your motorcycle is a bad thing. If doing things out of the ordinary were a bad thing, we wouldn't be citizens of the United States. We would have seceded from England to form the colony. And so, while it might have some disadvantages, while it might not be great for the bike in whatever capacity, I don't know. You gotta dig. Something for the fam, so actually came to a stop right now, and the ride was amazing, guys. Again, it is easy for a lot of people to say that something doesn't work, and a lot of them, they're so stuck in their ways, they would never know what it feels like to try something new. And I was on the fritz about the Vulcan. All right, so I was a little on the fritz about dark siding my motorcycle, and to be honest with you guys, it is I'm glad that I did it. This is a pretty big bike. This bike weighs about 860 pounds without fuel, without the rider, without a pillion. I'm 210 pounds, 208, 210. So to have a car tire Darkside on this motorcycle, I think it serves it well. It's not a race bike. It's not a bike that I'm just making curves and turns all day long. I really don't do a lot of long riding either, but I ride enough on the turnpike. So it serves the purpose of long rides. If you're into like riding for hours, then this bike is very capable of that. As you guys can see, it's got a huge tank. All right, it's 2053 cc's, and again, I'm dark siding it. So anybody on the fritz about dark siding their motorcycle, I'd say just give it a try. If you put on a tire that costs you 160 bucks, I have the Kumos 205 55 16s on them, and they run great. They cost me like $160 at Walmart. If you don't like them, you ride them for a while, take them off. I know you're gonna like it. So, but if you don't like them, you take them off, and then you put on the tire that you want. You go through tires. If you ride long distance, you go through a lot of tires anyways. So just buy another tire, because you're gonna end up buying one anyways. But if you like it, then you save yourself a couple tire changes, and you can ride your bike a lot longer without worrying about switching out tires every time you go for a long ride. The bike is super comfortable with the tire on. It feels like it sits on the road. It turns fine. There's rarely any turning that you think you have to make where it's that sharp. You know what I mean? I'm assuming in maybe in like an emergency situation, but you know, my bike is mostly for a long haul. I'm not looking to ride this bike like, you know what I mean, just everyday kind of riding. This is kind of like if I want to go for a ride to the Keys, Fort Lauderdale, you know, just go for a long straight pull. So that's pretty much my 2 cents on dark siding it, guys. I'm gonna try to switch up the camera system. I use my phone, but I'm gonna try to use my GoPro. I'm gonna try to set up my GoPro so I can have videos where you're actually seeing the bird's eye view from, you know, the rider's perspective. I mean, you're still seeing the rider's perspective, but not as much as, you know, with the GoPro. But the first video I made, I did a very good video before, but you know, the stabilization was pretty terrible, so I had to go in and do the settings and get the GoPro to set in again. So with that said, guys, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you. Mr. Black Mamba 305 signing out.